Hello, and welcome to week 3. I think it's actually day 15 of the AI and Art 2018 project. I am still Stephen, amazingly. Kicking off this third week in a little bit of an unexpected way. I realized sort of partway through the afternoon that what I really needed on this project was not actually more time at the computer running algorithms, but some time to really think about what kind of is the essence of what I'm doing this month. The sort of theme of this week is kind of honing, really figuring out what that core idea that I'm making this month is, what that's going to be like, how it's going to sort of all come together, what's sort of the emotional core of that, what is it going to be. And it turns out Picasso was right, and the computer is sort of useless. It doesn't give me any of those answers. So I went to a cafe, grabbed my trusty notebook and my very trusty pen, which have gotten me through many, many adventures, and did some thinking about it. It was definitely the right choice, and what I ended up with actually is a whole bunch of pages of random things that are really hard to actually understand what they are unless you read the scribble that passes for my handwriting. But believe me that this is meaningful to me, and that there are real notes there that make sense. And what I think it came down to at a really high level was just that the salient bits of this project thus far for me were really about memory. I mentioned that Susan Atwood quote around memory is like water. Sometimes this comes to the surface, sometimes that, sometimes nothing. That's what has had sort of the most heart to me. That's what's felt like it's been the most important key part. And the neural networks, the recursive neural networks, and all this other stuff, they're cool, they're flashy, they're neat. They're not really necessarily what I'm trying to do here. And what I really landed on was this idea of Echo just being a digital version of my memory. You know, the memory I experience in my everyday life, where sometimes I'm brought back to my childhood. Sometimes a memory pops up from yesterday. Sometimes things are connected in weird ways. Sometimes I remember an article I read once on Wikipedia about a weird planet in Marvel's superhuman. I always end up in the comics on Wikipedia. I don't know why. I don't read comics. But every time I go to Wikipedia, no matter what I'm looking for, I'll end up reading about Jack Kirby, who's not someone I need to know about, but I've just ended up on his page so many times that now I know everything there is to know about Jack Kirby. Anyhow, that's how memory is. That's how my memory is. And so that's what I think I want Echo to be, is to be able to take this collection of digital memories I have and to use AI to really replicate that, to make that interactive, to make it playable, to make it something you can sort of poke at and choose a memory and choose sort of a rabbit hole to go down and see which way it goes. So that's where I am today. That's sort of the big idea. I think I have all the pieces that are going to be necessary to build that. So now it's just really digging into what that's going to be like and starting building. So I've realized these episodes, the streams and the podcasts have gone on increasingly long, and I don't think they've gotten better for being longer. So I'm definitely trying to make them shorter. This feels very short to me, but maybe it's a good length. I don't know. Do feel free to leave me a comment if you're on YouTube. Send me an email if you're on the podcast. You can find my email everywhere on the internet, Stephen at Incomplete. And yeah, tell me what makes sense to you, what you're enjoying. Do you like them longer, like them shorter? Yeah, what works? Regardless, that's what I've got for you today. And so tomorrow we will dig into this real new idea of what Echo really is going to be. And I cannot wait to show you what that day holds. Have a good one. Take care. See you.